bring order back to men's lives.
So this is real quick, right? I just did a video about Malachi 4. But Malachi 4, 6, right? So it's Malachi chapter 4, verse 6 says, He will turn the hearts of the fathers to their children, and the hearts of the children to their fathers, else he will come and strike the land with total destruction. Another Bible way of saying it is strike the land with a curse, meaning their perversion, meaning they're prideful people, meaning there are people that are not paying attention to how they raise children, right? Because they're so involved in their own lust. They're reprobates. They're ungodly people. They're worshiping the creation, not the creator. It's important. So I'm going to encourage you to read Malachi 4, verse 6, Malachi chapter 4, verse 6, and you can go in the King James, the NIV. It doesn't really matter which Bible you read. It brings the point of the land destruction, right? Curse. What is a curse on the land? Typically, it's confusion. It's people that are not really normal. That's right. These are not normal people. They're usually perverted in their thought, perverted in their values. They're off course. If they're a captain of the ship and the navigator doesn't know where he's going, that means that ship is off course. And that's what a lot of these people today are. So what I encourage people to do is contact their politicians about supporting family values, which is a man and a woman with male and female. That's the only reason why you get married, is to have children, right? And the only way to have children is to be a man and a woman, or male and female, right? And you come together as one, you have sex, and you have children. And you have many children, so you can populate the world. That's what the Bible asks us to do. God says, go and populate the world. So contact your local politicians, your state politicians, and your federal government. And you should probably get involved in non-profit organizations, NGOs, or your church, to encourage the church to be family-based, with family values, and not with perverted thoughts, and not with perverted leadership, and not with people that are confused about what they are. Because there's only two sexes, and people were created, right? Malachi 4, verse 6 will tell you that the land is cursed if there's enough people, right, that perverting the thinking, cursing the thinking. It's interesting. I'm not going to whitewash this. I'm going to Paul washer it and put it on the table and make it so obvious that you will understand what I'm saying. I'm not here to mislead you. I just don't care if you like my words or not. I'm not here to mislead you, but you understand this. Stuff happened. We're here. Let's take a step back and realize this, okay? Before the land is cursed, before the children are turned away from their fathers, okay, marriage, right? Man and a woman, male and female. They have children. Society starts to say, sexual revolution. Okay, sexual revolution. Women and all these groups get all their rights, right? Then there's another revolution. It's usually considered a perverted revolution. Then after that, God hands them over to a reprobate mind. Now, if you're talking about, biblically speaking, you're also talking about spiritual blindness on that point. And God, when you're a reprobate, you don't have God in your life. God does not protect you anymore. When you pray to Him, He might not answer. Because there were warnings that He gave you. He said, turn. Once you harden your heart is full of lust, 2 Peter talks about, and you're spiritually blind. That's what a reprobate is, pretty much. You're spiritually blind, speaking. It's hard to turn back. Can it? Yes. You need to be shown the way. You need to repent. And you got to be humble too. That's another thing. I talked about that earlier. You got to be humble. But this month of June is like a celebration for reprobated minds. They're doing 2 Peter, lusting after their own flesh. Romans talks about it, where they're not doing normal stuff. When you're off course in your life and your values and your spiritual journey with God, you're really lost. And my suggestion is repent, be humble, figure out what God can do, seriously pray, cry out. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. And as always, my big thing is returning the children to the Father and the fathers to the children and restoring fathers' rights. How do you do that? Contact your politicians, your local, your state, your federal, join in non-government or non-profit organizations, United Way and all them. People that support family values, your congressman, your senator, your president, right? Learn what organizations support family values and want to fight for family values and have the resources, right? They have to have money. Support people at your church that believe in family values, that have a strong backbone, that can help bring change, that can speak well. They're a good orator. They know how to get things done. Find those people. Get them working together to bring back things in the spiritual order. St. Paul talks about it. And if you want to not listen to St. Paul in Romans and Galatians and other areas books that he wrote, he talks about it. You got to bring things back to order. And things are out of order. And June is Pride Month. So that's the big celebration of spirituality, of not being in order. It's about doing your own thing. It's doing Satan's will. You're a child of Satan if you celebrate Pride Month. Thank you.